Have you ever felt like you're just stuck? Like you're running on a financial hamster wheel, working harder and harder but not actually getting anywhere? Well, it turns out the real difference between building wealth and staying trapped often just comes down to a few key habits. Today, we're going to break down those traps and give you the blueprint to finally escape. Let's get right into it. This quote from Rich Dad Poor Dad really is the foundation for everything we're about to talk about. It's such a simple idea, but the implications are huge. It all comes down to this. Are you working for your money, or is your money working for you? It's a massive mindset shift, moving from being an employee of your income to being the CEO of your own wealth.
So let's make this personal. Right now, think about it. When your paycheck hits your bank account, where does that very first dollar go? Does it immediately fly out the door to your landlord, to a credit card company, or does it go to your future self? Seriously, the answer to that one question tells the entire story of your financial journey.
Okay, so before you can even dream of building a skyscraper of wealth, you have to make sure the ground underneath it is solid, right? That means we've got to patch the cracks in your financial foundation first. Let's start with the single most important habit for doing exactly that.
You know, what's so wild here is how simple this is. It's just a change in the order of operations. Most of us, we get paid, and that money immediately flows out to everyone else. Rent, phone bill, subscriptions, you name it. Then we try to save whatever's left over, if anything's left at all. The wealth habit completely flips that script. You treat your future self as the most important bill you have, and you pay that bill first.
And here's the trick to making this work. You have to make it automatic. The second your paycheck lands, a piece of it, let's say at least 10% to start, gets whisked away to a totally separate savings or investment account. You see, you're not just hoping you'll have money left to save, you are guaranteeing it.
The next big leak we have to plug is what's called bad debt. We've somehow made it totally normal to use credit for everything, from a new pair of shoes to our morning coffee. The wealthy habit, though, is brutally simple. If you can't pay for some non-essential thing in full with cash right this second, you can't afford it, period. This discipline is what stops you from paying for yesterday's wants with tomorrow's income.
And this number right here, this is exactly why that discipline is so critical. 22%. That's the average credit card interest rate. I mean, come on, any rewards points you get are completely wiped out when you're paying that much in interest. You have to remember, the credit card company's entire business model is built on you not paying your balance. They are literally betting against your financial success.
So where does that pay yourself first money go, at least in the beginning? It goes right here. You're building a buffer, a financial shield. Your first mission is to save up at least 6 months of your essential living expenses. This little pile of cash is what protects you from a job loss or a surprise medical bill, so you never have to go into debt just because life happens. And once that shield is fully built, well, that's when the real fun begins.
So, once your foundation is secure, you can finally stop playing defense with your money. Now, it's time to go on offense by creating a real, strategic blueprint for your wealth. This next part is all about being intentional.
Look, it's super easy to fantasize about being rich, right? But it's a lot harder and way more effective to actually know your numbers. What do you own? What do you owe? What is your exact financial goal? People who have a clear plan, who actually track their progress, are just infinitely more likely to build wealth than people who are just wishing for it.
Now let's talk about one of the biggest, sneakiest traps out there. One that keeps even high earners from ever getting rich. As your income goes up, do your expenses just magically rise to meet it? If that sounds familiar, you might be suffering from lifestyle inflation.
And this slide just lays out the trap perfectly. You get a raise at work, and almost without thinking, you upgrade to a nicer car or a bigger apartment. Your spending just expands to fill your new income, but your savings rate, it stays exactly the same. So you're earning more money, but you're not getting any wealthier. It's the very definition of that financial hamster wheel. Okay, so we've plugged the leaks in the foundation, and we've drawn the map. Now it is time to hit the accelerator. This final part is all about shifting from defense and planning to all-out financial offense.
I want you to let this sink in for a minute. There is a hard limit, a ceiling on how much money you can possibly save, right? I mean, even if you spent $0, you could only save 100% of your income. Saving is a finite game.
But earning more money, that game has no ceiling. The potential is literally infinite. And this is the mindset shift that truly unlocks serious wealth creation.
So the real secret here is to attack both sides of the equation at the same time.
You keep that savings discipline. As your income grows, you make sure the percentage you save grows right along with it. But you also start shifting your focus to expanding your income. Go ask for that raise. Start that side hustle. Invest. You've got to play the infinite game. Now, as you start to focus on earning more, you're going to run headfirst into your single biggest expense, one that most of us just kind of accept without ever questioning it. And that, my friends, is taxes. Now, let's be super clear here. This isn't about evading taxes or doing anything shady. It's about understanding the rules of the game and playing it smart. The wealthy legally minimize their tax bill by using things like tax-advantaged retirement and investment accounts. They hire professionals to help them navigate the system. And the goal is simple. Keep more of your own money so that money can be put to work, investing and growing for you.
Okay, so you've saved up your buffer, you're earning more money. You might be tempted to just let all that extra cash pile up in your bank account. It feels safe, right? Well, why is that actually a terrible idea?
The answer is one single powerful word: inflation. It's the silent thief that is constantly, every single day, eating away at the purchasing power of your money. Cash that's just sitting in a low-interest savings account is actually losing value over time. Your money has to be put to work just to outpace inflation.
And of course, this is right where all the excuses pop up. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I have no idea where to even start. I'm just waiting for the right time. But these are just mental roadblocks. They keep us paralyzed while inflation just munches away at our savings. The truth is, the cost of waiting is way, way bigger than the risk of just starting small. So we have covered a lot of ground, building a solid foundation, creating a blueprint, and then supercharging the engine. But all this knowledge is totally useless without action. So let's bring it all home.
This might just be the most powerful idea in this entire explainer. The very first step to changing your financial life isn't some crazy, complex strategy. It's just awareness. It's about actually tracking your spending, calculating your net worth, just seeing the numbers in black and white without any judgment. That is the catalyst that makes everything else we talked about possible.
So my final question to you is this. Don't try to change everything all at once. That's a recipe for disaster. Just pick one thing. What is the one single habit you will commit to changing starting tomorrow? Are you going to finally set up that automatic transfer to pay yourself first? Are you going to track every dollar for just 1 week? Or maybe you'll finally cut up that credit card. What is the one step you are going to take to start reclaiming your financial future?